going on, everyone? It's Eman here from the C-List of Villains podcast, and today, Mailcall. Before we get started, do me a favor. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you guys get notified anytime I drop any one of these new videos. I got a stack. I've been sitting on some comics for a couple of weeks now. I got a stack of things that I want to show off you guys, and something came in today that I'm super juiced about, and I'm glad it finally came in. So I'm gonna save that one for last, okay? But I got me a nice little stack of books right here that I'm gonna be opening up for really it's for me, but you're gonna be hanging out with me, guys. So let's go ahead and get things. Let me see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got six packages here that I need to open up, and well, I really can't wait. So I'm gonna get things going. Number 1, this one's coming from, oh, okay, all right. I want to say it was on Legion of Comics community hangout one morning, and they were talking about a book that came out, that new comic book day, and my shop didn't get it for whatever reason, and I think it slipped my mind. By the time I wanted to go back and get it, it just wasn't there. So Rob from Rob's Fat Stacks and Comics, he was like, hey, you know what? I'm in the area, man. If you want me to check for you, like, I can check for my, my comic book shop. I was like, Rob, man, if you could, that'd be dope, man. And he hit me up and he was like, hey, E-Man, yeah, guess what? They got it. Now, I don't want you guys to think, oh, this is a hitter, this is a banger, this is something, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not. It's a pull tab. It's nothing huge. I definitely want you guys to understand that this isn't a book that's like, oh, y'all need to go chase this, because it's not. But it's something that's definitely for my collection, because I'm like, you know what, I'm hoping that we can get a hit out of this one right here, because James Tynion has been introducing us to brand new characters in Batman, and it's like, all right, you have high hopes, and when this character was announced, everyone was kind of, oh, let's jump on Batman Went Away. Let's jump on Batman Went Away and let's see what's going on. Everyone was getting all the covers. Everyone was getting the art germs. Everyone was getting, the Rose Besh covers, yada, 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 yada. And, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of, I don't want to say fell into that trap, but I definitely felt the hype on this one, because I'm like, you know what, this Cyberpunk 2077 was definitely one of those games that people were like, oh, let's jump on this, dude, this is gonna be a great game, and it flopped. And this character right here has that, oh, dude, this is a dope cover. Oh, you got me the variant. Oh, Rob, thanks, man. I'm gonna show you guys here in just a sec. I was like, you know what, I kind of want to know this character's backstory, and you guys have already figured it out. It's Miracle Molly. So my shop didn't have it, and so I asked Rob, man, if he can pick this up, man, I greatly appreciate it. So he went ahead and got it for me. And so this is Batman Secret Files, Miracle Molly. Now, this is a book that I do want to add to the collection. This is something that I actually want to read. This is going to be a reader for sure. Oh, dude, this is a nice bag and board too, Rob. Thanks. And it's something I definitely want to be able to get to know who she is just a little bit more. She is intriguing enough to kind of just follow up with and check out and see how things go. Look, Rob's Fat Stacks O Comics. That's, I said something else earlier, but Rob, yeah, thank you. More stickers. I'm gonna be adding this to my water bottle. But I wanted to know a little bit more about her, so I'm glad that I'm able to add this, and I'm just double checking because this bag and board seem a little bit thicker than. It's just one comic, right? I'm just double checking to see if there's anything else in here, because it feels like it's not just a comic. I don't know if Rob added extra bag and boards to this. I needed some boards, Rob, thanks. I got some extra bags back here that need boards. It looks like I got some boards. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is definitely a reader. This is gonna be my reader copy for sure. I'm glad that you gave me I'm glad that you got me the variant for this one right here, Rob. Thank you so much. This cover is actually pretty dope. But yeah, I just wanted to read a little bit more on Miracle Molly and get to know her just a little bit better, and you know, let's see how big of an impact she can make, you know, in the Batman universe while she's here. You know, I like the ideas behind her. Let's see if DC can execute what her character's supposed to be just a little bit better. All right, you guys, on to package number 2. This one right here comes from Millennial Comics. Millennial Comics. I want to say I've ordered from Millennial in the past. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure what I ordered in a lot of these bags, or in a lot of these. I completely forgot. I completely forgot what most of these are. There's two packages actually. I kind of have an idea. Actually, no, 2 packages I know for sure. But the other 4, I completely forgot what they were. So we're gonna find out together. Let's see what I got here. Ooh, voila, perfect. This is how you protect your comics. For those out there, extra cardboard, always welcome. Oh, yes. Okay, all right. So our boy Pocan Joe was just raving about this new book that came out recently, and he's like, "You guys need to pick this up." Yada 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 yada. This is friend of the community, great member of the community. This is his very first exclusive cover. And I was like, this is one of the boys. We got to pick this one up because, you know, we got to support. We got to show support. And everyone out there, if you can find one of these, do me a favor, go out there, hit up Millennial Comics and see if they have any more. This is Delta Dogs #1, Blasting and Stashing. Again, Austin LeMay variant cover. This cover was really dope. And it's one of those things where you just got to support, you know, you got to support the homie out in the community. So Austin, it's in my hands now. I got it. Pocan Joe, here it is. I got this. Now I'm showing it off to the rest of my 230 followers. Let's hope we can gain some extra momentum on this. But look, showing it off to everyone else. Check this out. Millennium Comics, Delta Dogs #1, Blasting and Stashing variant cover by our boy Austin LeMay. Good job, Austin. I love it, man. On to number 3. Oh, okay. I know what this one is right here. So, if you haven't checked it out, because it was a really fun thing to do, and because I won, go check out Legion of Comics video on the massive BTC Mystery Box unboxing. This is where Mark from Legion of Comics, Nick from Nick's Kicking Comics, Sector 2815, DJ Links, and we all opened up BTC boxes, and well, mine was the one that won. So, you know, I hit up the guys on the chat, on the side chat, and I asked, hey, you guys, you know what? I'm really interested in this book. I would like to trade. Nick was like, hey, man, if you got this, I'd be happy to trade you this for that. I'm like, yeah, dude, let's do it. It sounds cool. So I'm going to be sending Nick something. Nick, it hasn't arrived yet. I'm still waiting for the delivery. I promise. I got you when it comes in, okay? But I saw this and I was like, I want to add this one to my collection. You know, I want to start growing this artist's collection right here with me, because it's one of those things where I feel like I need to support. You know, I want to be able to support this artist right here for sure. He actually came out with I have one of this artist's variant covers, and to right now it's actually my absolute favorite cover that I have, the cover that I actually own. And I need to collect more. I really do, and I'm not making a, you know, I'm not working hard enough to get what this artist comes out with. But when he does, I'm like if I can get it, I'm definitely gonna get it. This one right here, I wanted it. You know, sometimes you just want something added to your collection, and I rarely trade. I rarely go out and say, hey guys, I have this, do you have that? I'm not good at doing stuff like that. Growing up, baseball cards, you know, I never knew how to do the trade fairly. Like, hey, I got this for that. So I threw out something to Nick, and Nick was like, yeah, how about you do this instead? I'm like, hey, dude, I can do that, no worries. And Nick, eventually he'll probably show you guys what I send him in exchange for this right here. But I wanted this one added to my collection. And this one's actually autographed by the artist, and I have the certificate of authenticity, straight from Big Time Collectibles. Something that I should have picked up and I didn't, but I'm glad that I have it now. Batman Black and White, #1, Miko Suayan, cover, autographed by Miko himself in purple. Like this is such a dope cover. His autograph in purple with this black and white sketch, it just looks so dope to me, and I wanted it. You know, him holding Punchline, like this is a dope cover to me, and I wanted to add this to my collection. I'm probably going to be going out and hunting for more of Miko's work because I have his Agents of Atlas #1 wave variant Virgin, and I'm going to show off and flex only because that's my Hulk 181. That's the most valuable comic that I've got, but it's still dope, and the meaning behind that book and how and why it was created, like it just adds extra to it. So adding Miko's work, I have some of his books already. This one autographed. I'm super happy that this came in. And Nick, thanks so much, man. I'm glad that you made this deal with me, and I really appreciate it. This is definitely going to be put in like one of my special boxes. So Batman Black and White, #1, Miko Suayan, autographed. I love it. Beautiful. On to the next one, my friends. This one's coming from Heat Seekers. Friend of the show? It's possibly, you guys, I'm not sure. Like I said, I completely forgot. Let me open it. Let me just open it. Let me see. Let me see. Is it? Ooh, whoa, all right, hold on. Whoa, wait, hold on. Where is it? Oh, okay, here. Is it? You didn't jump on this. I don't know what's wrong with you. Any Street Fighter fans? Any Street Fighter 2 fans? Any Street Fighter 2 Alpha fans? Any Street Fighter Alpha fans? Any fans of Akuma? If you guys missed out on this, you guys missed out on this, because this was the banger right here out of the Street Fighters that friend of the show. Out of the Street Fighter ones that he's done so far, this is my favorite. Like, the first one was dope. Vega was dope. But Akuma? Dude, Akuma was... He was more powerful than Ryu and Ken. He was the master. He knew everything. He knew all the moves. He was just extra. He was Ryu and Ken times 12. And when John Jang said that he was dropping an Akuma cover, I was like, I need to jump on this one right here. I need to jump on this right here because it's Akuma. And Akuma was one of my favorites post Street Fighter 2. Like when all the weird Street Fighter 2s came out, Championship Edition, you know, like all the other crazy, just the extra Street Fighter 2s when it should have really been like Street Fighter 3s or whatever. But when Akuma came out, like, and you could throw fireballs out in the air, like you can do your spinning kick in the air, like Akuma was dope to me. So because I was a fan of Akuma back then, and he's still one of my favorite Street Fighters till now, I had to jump on this one. So, John Jang, Street Fighter, the Akuma variant. This is dope. This is number 339 of 400. I wish I can get like a, you know what? No, I don't wish. I'm glad that I got this one. I'm just happy that I was able to pick this one up. I just love how the purples and the reds pop out. I don't think you'll be able to see this on this camera right here or with the lighting that I have. But the purples and the reds in this one right here pop so, they're so vibrant and so just crazy in your face. I freaking love it. So I had to get this one right there. So Akuma, John Jang, friend of the show. Now in my collection, and I can't be any more happier. So on to the next one. This one is, I forgot who tagged me, but someone tagged me on Instagram because this Instagrammer had a little sale going, right? A few months ago, Scott from Hoarder's Hide, he was like, hey, Eman, send me your address. I got something for you. What is it? Oh, don't worry about it. I saw something and, you know, I thought it'd be fun if you have it. And it ended up being the Eman comic book from the 80s, #1. And I giggled. I was tickled. I was like, oh, dude, like, I saw the Eman comic book at a, like, at a used bookstore locally here. And I didn't pick it up, you know, it was beat up. And I was like, I didn't know nothing about Eman. I just thought it was, but I thought it was cool because my friends started calling me Eman, like, back in the day. And so that name stuck. So to see a comic book with that name on it, I just thought, oh, okay, it's pretty dope. I'm not going to pick it up, but it's pretty dope because I think it was like only like number 3, 5, and 9 or something random like that. So when Scott sent me number 1, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do this. Mr. Legion Sr., Pops and Attic, had this book, or a couple of these books for sale on his Instagram, and then I was tagged on it. I was like, I need to pick this up. I'm going to start collecting these now. So anyone out there sees these comics, hit me up on Instagram. Look for me on Instagram, C_list Eman. Look for me on Instagram at C-List Eman. Let me know. Tag me if you see someone selling these, because now I'm on the hunt. Now I'm looking for these just for funsies. I don't even think I'm going to be reading them, but it's just fun to have them. So Mr. Legion Senior, Legion of Comics, his father was like, yeah, I got these books and I'm selling them. I was like, you know what? Let me pick these up. Let me take these off your hands. So I'm just trying to see exactly which ones these are. I got number 1 and I got number 20. And it looks like they're from different publishers. One's from Comico, one's from First Comics. But it looks like it's the same idea, the same design. So now I gotta figure this out. I gotta read a little bit more about this. But this is Eman number 1 from Comico Comics. Dude, this is like ridiculous. And then here's Eman number 20. This one's from First Comics right here. Looks like it's the same design. I don't know much about this character, and I probably should look a little bit more into my namesake and figure out what this guy is. I'm honestly just collecting these and adding them to the collection. So, Mr. Legion Senior, thank you so much. I'm glad that you have these. If you find any more in that massive collection of yours, please let me know. Let me be the first one to know about it. I'd take them off your hands, all right? All right. Creme De La Creme. This book came in today, and with all the hype behind this hardcover, I couldn't find it. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't find the slipcase. However, I found out that Sanctum Sanctorum had this hardcover, and they were selling it. I was like, I need to jump on this one right here. I want to pick this one up right here. So this, my friends, this is something that I've been waiting for, and I'm glad it came in. I just want to see how the packing is, because this thing is packed in a Gemini, and it's not Gemini size. This isn't like regular comic book size. This is freaking massive. I want to say that so far this is the largest single package that I've received. It's got some smack someone in the head with this one right here. But Sanctum Sanctorum had this cover, and I was like, you know what? I want to get this one. I really do, because I want to reread it. I have like number 1, number 6 through current. So I'm missing number 2 through 5. And with all the different printings and the rise, and I'm not gonna lie, number 1 cover A is definitely one of my grails, and if I could ever afford it, I'd probably add it. But oh, what's this? Oh, sticker. What? I definitely want to add it to. Oh, there's more. There's another. Oh, there's a couple. These aren't stickers. I think these are like tattoos. But I was like, you know what? I want this one. I want to go back and I want to reread the story without having to open up my comics, because they are rising in value, and I don't want to put any more fingerprints on them. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely want to hold on to those, because I think that series is gonna. It's gonna help with the kids later on in the future for sure. So this gives me the opportunity to go in and reread the story and figure out what happened with Erica, Aaron, Cecilia, the kids. I'm talking about something is killing the children deluxe hardcover Sanctum Sanctorum variant cover, the one done by Jenny Frison. Like, I have the Frison #1, and I felt like this one, adding this one to my collection was definitely something that I had to do. And I wanted to. This is the one I wanted. I was like, if I'm not gonna get the slipcase, and I'm not gonna go hunting for it. I didn't want to spend $120 on the slipcase. Honestly, it's the same story. I personally like this cover a whole lot more because it is Jenny Frison's cover, because I do have the Jenny Frison #1, and I just felt like this was appropriate for me to own, for me to be able to read it, for me to be able to share this with someone I love, because I'm trying to get my girlfriend Mimi to read some more comic books with me. And I think starting from the beginning of Erica's story, and well, it's not really the beginning of Erica's story, right? And I think starting with a comic that has gained a lot of popularity over the last few years, and I've grown to love it myself. It took some time, but I've grown to love it myself. It's had its ups and downs, but I really enjoy this book, and I'm glad I have this one right here. And I'm glad that I'm not going out there finding the slipcase, the one, and flipping it, because it's not gonna get flipped. This is gonna be used. This is gonna be read. I'm gonna have fingerprints on this. There may be marks on it, and it's okay with me because I can finally read it without worrying about any of that. So this is something that I really want right here. So, Something is Killing the Children, deluxe hardcover, Sanctum Sanctorum, Jenny Frison cover. It's got a little bump. Look, it already has a little bump right here. And you know what? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, because this isn't a collector's item. This is an item for me to actually use. So, that's it. I got this one in my hands, and I'm happy. Well, that's it for today's mail call, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Now, remember, I do co-host the C-List Villains podcast. We do come out with live episodes every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and hang out with us. Look for us on YouTube at the C-List Villains podcast, and then our shows, they show up on your favorite podcast app only a few days after that, okay? Well, that's it, you guys. That's my mail call video for today. Thanks for hanging out. Until the next issue. Deuces.